I'm about to enter the most dangerous neighborhood in the Czech Republic. It's called Kanov, and it's a gypsy ghetto known for violent crime, crippling poverty, and decades of government neglect. Everything I've read online says do not go here, so I'm anxious to find out if I should have listened to the warnings.
Oh shit.
We literally have no security right now.
How will the people here react to an outsider in their community? And what kind of shocking things will we uncover as we go deeper inside?
In the corner, I see a kid about 8 years old that's smoking a cigarette.
Joining me is my good friend Peter, a fellow travel YouTuber who speaks fluent Czech. And our journey begins from our lovely home base in Prague, just 47 miles from the slums of Kanov.
Well, if it isn't PPP Peter!
Hello, ready for some adventure, Mr. Binsky?
Yes, sir.
Bye-bye.
Ready, bro?
Yes.
Here we go, off into the unknown. Our first sight of a building. Look at these.
Oh, these are Roma people.
Yeah, they are Roma
They
people.
are Roma
yeah, they are Roma. Yep, you can tell by their face. Ethnically, they're totally different. They have roots from northern India about 1,000 years ago. They walked through Iran, through Turkey, through Eastern Europe, and they settled in various communities.
The Romani people are traditionally nomads, and there's a huge population of them in the Czech Republic. In my experience, they have a beautiful culture and strong family values, but not everybody feels the same way.
Díky moc. Díky.
Díky moc.
Nashledanou.
As you just heard, Romani people are often stereotyped as criminals. In the 1970s, during the communist period, they were pushed out of Prague and other regions and relocated to Kanov, a housing project on the edge of a city called Most. Since then, it's been neglected and fenced off as a symbol of segregation in the Czech Republic. You could think what you want about the politics, but as soon as we arrive, there is tension in the air.
Bro, there's literally like 6 policemen right here. What is going on?
What the hell is going on?
Yeah, what the hell is
here?
going on is right. This is the community, huh?
Yes, this is it.
This is crazy.
Look at the entrance.
I know.
There's no door. Literally anyone can enter the building and knock on your door.
Out of nowhere, a guy approaches us and asks what we're doing here. We tell him we want to learn about the Romani people living in this community, and without hesitation, he kindly offers to be our guide.
He's saying that in the past, there were like workshops, like dancing workshops and pottery workshops that focused on Roma culture, but nowadays it's different. It's just like offices here and the culture is kind of disappearing.
Are you born and raised here?
While he's giving us the tour, a few Romani kids start following us, and at first, I worry they might try to scam us.
Zip up your pockets.
Yeah.
But within seconds, I realize they're just curious and wondering what we're doing in their hood.
We got a posse of kids following us now.
He's gonna jump.
Okay.
Whoa!
Can you do that?
Všichni.
Holy crap.
Wow!
Parkour.
Oh!
How many people live in the community?
Teď už je to minimum, teď už tak kolem 500.
500. The number was much higher, it was 2,500, but now it's only 500.
Wow, look at this, dude.
He's saying it's not safe to go. You can risk. He's saying that he doesn't suggest it, but he... This is the last reminder of the old Kanov. Oh, it's being reconstructed. That's why the taller buildings were standing there in the past, but they were removed. So it's getting reconstructed.
Cool. It's crazy to be inside these buildings. Wow. I don't have any
Drew,
words.
this one smokes from 5 years old.
Which one?
This one has been smoking. He's smoking since he was 5 years old. They don't smoke, and he's kind of bragging. And when he was younger, if someone was smoking and they threw away the last remain of the cigarette, he always picked it up and finished it.
What kind of jobs do most of the adults have here in Kanov?
Cleaners and construction workers, most of them.
What's your job?
Já jsem elektrikář, zámečník, zedník.
He's an electrician, but he's also universal. He can do whatever is needed on a construction.
Výkopový práce, ty nejtěžší práce prostě tak.
He's saying like the most demanding work, physically demanding work in the Czech Republic has always been done by Roma people.
Are you connected to your history, your roots? Like, are you aware of where your ancestors came from?
Ale jako cítíme spojitost s těma předkama, jakoby jo.
They keep the traditions alive. They still feel the traditions deeply. mostly dancing and singing, which has always been a strong cultural tradition in the Roma ethnicity.
Like weddings and stuff.
Exactly, exactly. At the same time, he's saying that a lot of people nowadays have smartphones and are using smartphones, and it's kind of disappearing because of this.
There was police in the front. Like, how often do problems happen here? Because they're obviously there for a reason.
Konflikt už tady nebyl hodně dlouho. Hodně dlouho.
So in the past, there were a lot of conflicts, and the police was not even allowed here because they had their own authorities and police. So the
Really?
police was
They had their own?
Yes. So you know what he's trying to say? Like, this whole neighborhood had their
Mobsters.
own rules. Yes.
I'm amazed how small it is. Like, it's like 2 football fields long, the whole community. It's really small. This is the only shop here in town. And it looks like this. In the corner, I see a kid about 8 years old that's smoking a cigarette. It's so off-putting. How does it make you feel that everyone in this country, especially in Prague, thinks that this place is super dangerous and they're really scared of coming here? Because so far, I feel that it's pretty fine.
To je z těch dřívějších dob to tady bylo strašný.
He's proud that he's from here, and he gets that people still think that it's terrible because in the past it was really terrible. It's different now. It has changed, it has improved, and he's proud that it's like that. And he's proudly saying everywhere he goes, he worked in the UK, he proudly says that he's from this neighborhood. He's very proud.
Oh, you worked in the UK, you do speak English.
Jako anglicky, že rozumím, no, jasný, jak něco,
He understood.
vždycky, jako. Máme tady další lokalitu, to je Ústovek, to je přímo v Mostě.
There's another neighborhood in Most that's much worse.
Well, we gotta go there with him. Later.
Můžeme se jít podívat. He's down.
Jak jste byli tam v drogách?
Drugs are fun, right?
This guy is homeless. He's taking drugs for 36 years.
Right as we're about to leave for the next town, a man comes up to me who speaks perfect English, and I want to hear his story before leaving.
Do you like living here?
Yeah, because I'm born here.
Nice. What was it like growing up here, and how is it different than now?
Before here living many people, no, like this. Now it's looking empty. Because all people living, half people from here living in UK.
Why?
Going their better money, better life.
What about the living conditions of the buildings? How is it different in the past?
Some building is broken, yeah, but you see now everything is renovation. Inside the house is looking everybody nice.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Do you ever have a plan to leave again, or are you gonna stay here?
I'm stay here. In England, UK, it's good life, but this is my home.
Meeting these locals showed us a warmer side of Kanov than we expected. But before we head onwards to the more dangerous side of town, the kids won't let us leave without asking for money.
20, 20, 20. Tak jo. Díky za salto. Ne, ještě ne.
15, 15, 15.
They asked for more.
Dobrý.
Okay.
Běžte.
60 korun.
Jo.
He's mad. Like only 60 crowns.
Nespokojený, jak máte dobrý.
See you later, man. Thank you so much. Bro, hold on. You're a really nice dude, seriously. Like, I really appreciate
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Yeah, thanks, dude. I'll see you around.
Thank you.
Next time.
See you later.
Ciao. Okay, we got some gangsters. approaching.
Jeremy jde Maďarom.
Are you sure we're gonna be okay with like
Maďar.
walking in? All right. Let's see what we can find. From the street level, you wouldn't think that this is more of a sketchy neighborhood than the other one, right? Like just walking through it.
Look at the facade of the building. It looks normal.
Exactly.
No graffiti.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
I really didn't expect this. It's right next to the main road, so it cannot be that bad. It doesn't seem like a closed community
talking
like
to
in
himself.
Kanov. Jo.
Anglii tam prostě začal brát.
They both were dancers, a pretty good one. But then this guy went to the UK. He started to take drugs in the UK, and he came back with schizophrenia. And this is the condition
that,
he's in
yeah.
right now.
Sad.
Yeah, a lot of drug addicts here.
I could see immediately right away. I've seen 3 or 4. What normal drugs do they take here? Is it crack?
Toluene, which is
Never heard of it.
you can buy it in like drugstores and pharmacies. It's a solvent for
Never heard of it.
household chores.
It fucks you up?
Completely. That thing leaves holes in your brain.
What's interesting is that there's no diversity in these communities. It's all Roma people. You haven't seen any other ethnicities in these neighborhoods here.
While I'm feeling pretty tense already, I'm told that things are gonna get a lot sketchier at night. So while it's still daytime, I take a minute to talk with a friendly woman and her 2 kids.
These guys keep saying this is the most dangerous street in the whole country, but so far we don't see any of that. Is it true?
Už to není tak, jak to bývalo. Ale jo, ale v noci je to furt stejný, je to horší než to. Feťáci, no.
She's saying a lot of drug addicts here, but it's not as bad as it used to be. But there are still a lot of drug addicts, and especially at night, it turns into...
And then, so, would you walk here at night?
Tady se projít počas noci?
Ne.
No, it's not okay at night.
A uvidí vás nějaký vychcaný feťáci a budou vás namotávat, aby z vás dostali peníze.
She's saying like we should be cautious because a lot of drug addicts already noticed us that we don't belong here and they may try to rob us.
Drug use is a serious issue not only in Kanov, but in Romani communities across Eastern Europe. So not surprisingly, we meet a woman who's clearly on something.
What are you up to today?
No fetovat, no.
Take drugs.
Really?
She's literally said take drugs.
Jak jste byli tam těch drogách, ne? Jsi to nazeli na zemi.
Hey,
She said like she knows your videos.
no.
She said she knows your videos on YouTube.
What the hell is she doing? Drugs are fun, right?
I'm not sure about that. Should I ask her like
What drugs are you taking? Yeah.
Okay.
She's open.
Okay. She's saying legal drugs.
What makes you happy in this world?
No fakt je přece, ne?
Prosím? Co? I didn't catch it. Co řekla? Drugs.
Dude, she's on the move, bro. She's gone.
Pervitin. Crystal meth. Crystal meth, right?
Crystal meth. That's
Yeah.
what she's doing?
Yeah. Everyone here.
Another gangster showed up.
Oh, wow.
Tupac.
Tupac.
Hello, bro.
Hey, Tupac, what's up? How are you? You speak English?
Yeah, man. Come on, bro.
How you doing, man?
How are you doing? Hey.
You live in the UK?
Yeah, I was living in the UK before. Now I'm a depot, you know, like I can't go back, you know.
You cannot go back.
Nah, man.
You got banned? Why?
Man,
What happened?
when you graft, yeah, bro.
Graft?
Sell it.
Oh, drugs.
Drug dealer.
Yeah.
Drug dealer.
Yeah.
How old are you, bro? You look young.
Yeah,
You look
I'm
like
young,
23.
27, bro.
Oh, 27.
Yeah, I have 3 kids, bro.
You have 3 kids?
Yeah, bro. I was living 22 years in England, yeah.
Where's your partner, the mother of the kids? Where's
Mother
she?
is here, bro.
Oh.
She's out. We separate again.
How old are your kids?
4, 3, and nearly 2.
And they're here in Most.
No, in England.
That sucks that you can't go back and your kids are there.
I know, bro. I have a my life is like, bro, full. My God.
In Most, what's your life like here?
My life, bro, like still like, you get me? Like,
Yeah, this is definitely getting more interesting. When we came here, streets are very different. People are a little bit more aggressive and a lot more drug use. What's interesting is like we're in the middle of Most, this town city here in the Czech Republic. Like there's a beautiful park here. You can see the tram is coming, but like it's so beautiful on that side, and then it's like a division, and then it's like boom, you're here. Bro, let me ask you a question. What's the most interesting thing happening in these 2 blocks? Yeah, what's the most in your brain? What's the most craziest thing I can find right now?
já vám můžu pomoct, ale nebudu to dělat zadarmo, bro.
He's saying like he can help us, but he asks for money.
I'm happy to support him in the community, so we strike a deal that he'll take me inside the crowded buildings. But on the way, I spot a group of guys on a bench who look like they've got some stories to share.
Can you tell me a little bit about this community, like these buildings right here? What happens on the streets here?
Každý si tady není, je to hezká, studijte nejkrásnější čtvrt tady.
He's saying it's the most beautiful neighborhood and everyone is a master of their own vessel. He's kind of philosophical and also very positive.
Hitler chtěl tohle. Tady byl to bylo srdce Evropy, Most.
He said that Hitler really wanted this part of Europe because this is the nicest part of Europe. This particular part, the city of Most is the most beautiful part of Europe.
All right, cool. Thank you for your time.
Děkujeme velmi pěkně.
You're very kind, you're very friendly. If you could say one message to everyone in the world, what would you tell them?
Chovej se tak, jako já se chovám.
Doesn't matter if you're white, black, yellow, whatever. Just be human and talk to me as if I was human. Don't look at the color of my skin.
I'm kind of shocked by what he just said, that Hitler allegedly loved the town of Most. In any regard, Tupac is taking us inside one of the apartments, and I have no idea who we're about to meet.
To the top.
Hello.
What are you doing? She must have a lot of kids.
Já? 5.
How many kids?
5, but only 2 of them lived here with her.
Guys, real quick, before we continue exploring this community, I want to take a second to thank the sponsor of this video, PackDraw. PackDraw is an online pack opening platform where you can win thousands of real prizes. I'm talking Pokemon cards, watches, jewelry, and even cars. Whatever you pull, you can have it shipped straight to your house within 1 or 2 weeks. Today, I'm gonna ask a few random strangers on the street to open a pack. And whatever they win, I'm gonna give them the cash value on the spot. And if you wanna try it yourself, PackDraw is offering the first 1,000 people who click the link in the description down below or scan this QR code to get $5 free after making your first $5 deposit. How's it going, guys? If one of you guys press this green button, you'll win the cash prize for whatever it says. You just won 250 bucks. Congrats, dude. Oh, hell yeah. There you go, 250.
Appreciate you, man.
I make YouTube videos and I'm doing this little thing where if you press this green button, I'm gonna give you cash money for whatever you win. Okay, ready? Let's see where it ends. $400. You just won $400.
You're serious?
400.
Thank you so much.
Of course. That was awesome. Hey, I have a question for you.
Yes.
If you press this green button, I'll give you the cash amount for whatever it says.
Are you serious right now?
I'm being serious.
Boy, you made me cry.
All right, let's see what it says. 200 bucks. You just won $200.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. Here you go.
Oh my God.
That was amazing. Huge congrats to the winners. And don't forget, the first 1,000 people who sign up using the link down below or scanning the QR code on screen will get a $5 bonus after depositing their first $5. All right, now let's head back to the Czech Republic.
This is, she has no chairs, so she says like, this is like, we can sit here. She doesn't have a husband because she cheated on her and she left 6 years ago.
He cheated on her or she cheated on him?
He cheated on her. Yeah.
Got it. How do you spend your days in most like hobbies? What do you like to do?
Tak, já se nenudím, protože teď jsem se přestěhovala, takže dávám být dohromady.
Pretty heavy story here. She has 5 kids, but only 2 of them live here. You asked what is she doing in her free time, and she immediately said like, I'm not bored, I'm trying to get the other 3 children from foster care because they stopped going to school a few years ago and the social service took them. So she doesn't have those 3 children here and they're in foster care.
What do you mean they took them?
Here in the Czech Republic, if you're not taking enough care of your children, social services can take your children. So 3 of her children were taken and they're in foster care right now and she's trying really hard to get them back. She's trying to get back on her feet.
Heavy.
She's trying to furnish the apartment right now.
Protože před 2 rokama jsem se zlomila nohu.
Because she broke her leg 2 years ago and I suppose she wasn't able to work and properly take care of her kids. So the kids stopped going to school. Somehow someone found out and the social services took the kids.
I'm really sorry to hear that. That's
To moc
super,
mrzí,
super
ta
deep.
situace.
What can you do to get them back?
Základě byt.
She needs to get the apartment and have the apartment furnished so that I suppose the social service would see that she can take care of the rest of her children.
Sad, man.
Teď mi přišlo předvolání k veřejnému zasedání.
This is from jail. There is supposed to be a hearing because they need to know that she's taking care of the rest of her children, these 2. If jail finds out that she's not taking good care of the rest of her children, they're gonna be taken as well.
Was she in jail?
She was supposed to go to jail for 10 months, but there was a hearing. She didn't end up in jail.
Je mu 17, nefetuje, nikoho nepodělává, nedělá, bere krumpáč a kope.
That's like what she lives for right now. She's trying to get the 3 remaining children back. Like that's her whole motivation. That's what she's living for. But because she believes that that's what she was put on earth for. And it's killing her inside that her children are not here.
How do you earn money?
To oni mi jako já jsem si teď žádala tady takhle, jo? To oni mám takhle, jo? Ale na žití už se zvího, ne? Ne, tady to je co. Teď jsem si žádala, jo, zítra to jdu podat.
This is bizarre because she pays 17,000 crowns per month for this apartment. But
Per month?
Per month. 17,000 crowns. But she's getting only 7,000 from the government. This is the rent, 17,300.
So how does she afford it?
House benefit.
Oh, so she's gonna apply for a house benefit. She applied for a job in Amazon. Amazon Czech Republic. So she oh, she already worked for Amazon Czech Republic. Even if they give her the house benefit, she would have no money for food or anything.
Do you have family that looks after you?
Jenom tatínek a to tady jenom.
Her father. But he
Do školy svačinu,
food for the
na
children.
jídlo, co potřebuje boty nebo tady to, tak on mu koupí.
Her former husband, he's in jail. He's in jail. That cheated on her. He's in jail right now.
My heart is breaking listening to this woman's story. It's clear that life here isn't easy. The poverty is real, and the discrimination that Romani families face only makes things harder. After we thank her and head back outside, we run into the same woman from earlier, but this time she's in the middle of a drug deal.
What are you up to?
No, já nic, no, čekám na něco.
She's just waiting for a friend.
Dobré penížová, dobré.
Ne, tady mu
Yeah.
No jo, kluci.
Za co jste dostala ty peníze?
What are you gonna buy with that?
Jo.
I think everyone knows what's going on here, but they're trying to hide it. He's saying that he gave her the money because she's beautiful.
Drugs.
Of course.
Ale tady lidi dají rozhovor,
Jo.
jako my, co jsme narkomani, sedělci.
He's taking drugs for 36 years.
Ti dají rozhovor.
Really?
Mluví, ale on... To je jako třeba z Anglii, nebo já nevím, kdekoliv.
He is a drug addict, like officially. He has papers for that he's a drug addict.
What kind of drugs do you normally take?
Methamphetamine.
Tam jsou hodně lidí s námi.
A jo.
A oni to lidi, aby nenadávali.
This guy is homeless. And he lives in a community of homeless drug addicts, not far away from here, but we would need to go with the car. And he's willing to take us there, but it's quite a that's different. That's very different from this. It's like outdoors. A lot of people who take methamphetamine.
Where is it? Where?
Walking distance from here.
Like 6
We
minutes.
should go by car.
I don't know
6 minute walk, bro.
if we were there and someone just pulls a knife on us.
I know, we're screwed.
We're fucking screwed, man.
Are we gonna be safe?
We literally have no security right now. Oh, there's police.
Oh, there's literally police.
It's not every day that you witness an open-air drug deal, but that's nothing compared to what we're about to experience. Every inch of my body is telling me not to visit the drugged-out encampment in the woods, but we feel that something new will be uncovered. Before we fully commit, Peter and I quickly dip into the car to regroup and make sure we aren't about to get mugged.
The two guys that accompanied us throughout the entire day are gone right now. Those
That's
were
true.
fine.
Yeah, they're gone.
And we're with high people.
The worst that happens is they pull out a knife and say, give me everything you have, so we can leave stuff in the car, like money. I'll just bring cash with me.
Bring cash. I'm leaving my wallet here, and what about my phone?
I think we should leave our phones here. This is all the cash I have, 1,000.
Bring the 1,000. I think 1,000 is enough, and they can share. I have some smaller bills. Look, 200.
Okay.
Fuck, look at them. Look at them. They're all preparing for us.
This is absurd, man. Okay, we're just getting money ready because everything here is money, money, money. So I want to be prepared with money. Let's go, bro. Fuck. Are we gonna be safe? Ask this dude.
Yeah, bro, come on.
We literally have no security right now. That's our security, which is alarming.
We do have like 6 people with us.
Dáme vám to až pak u auta. I just told them that they keep asking for like how much are you going to pay us for the interview for like
We should set expectations because I only have.
I told them like we have no money on us, that we have to pay them at the car, that we have to get back to the car, so they think that we have nothing
Listen, bro,
with us
if you're
right now.
paying like here,
Where are we going?
I have no
bro,
clue.
it's
Are we going through there?
Probably there.
Is he coming with us? Hi, Drew. Teshimia. Jesus Christ. Was that an ahoy bark? A park?
A what?
Was that like an ahoy horn, or was that a get the fuck out of my way horn?
No, ahoy horn.
Dude,
Those
this
were
is
gypsies.
crazy. All right, bro, this is intense, but we are with like 7 people and they all are friendly. If someone pulled out a knife, we have 7 people that are friends with us.
The fuck?
We're under the freeway right now. Literally, the freeway is above us. Where are we going? Why don't we just hang out here?
He's saying like, don't be scared. It looks really scary, but don't be scared. That's what he's saying. Oh, there's police.
Oh, Oh, there's literally police.
Police, bro, I don't wanna lie.
But we have nothing, like...
Yeah, we have nothing on us.
A co je problem?
Well, no
Není
problem.
problém.
Yeah, no problem.
There's no problem.
If anything, I feel better that there's police here. What's it saying?
Like, if the community accepts us, we're fine.
I think they've accepted us.
Yeah.
What brings you guys here?
Já jsem len prekladatel. They're looking for someone who's for like a jail trial.
You guys are familiar with this community and are you trying to stop it from happening, or you just let them be? You can't stop it.
No.
So no matter what, you just let it happen.
No matter.
Wow.
Nothing you can do.
Is most a dangerous city in general? Like, is there a lot of crime? Yes. Compared to other cities?
A lot of thefts and robberies. Especially that.
Let's see his house.
Jsme tady už skoro rok.
For 1 year, they've been living here.
Dave, they're together?
Yes, and she's pregnant.
V dnešní době nás neubytujou, protože nejsou volné místa.
They're actively looking for housing, but the government doesn't provide them housing because they have no jobs. They're kind of problematic, you know. They could be in the city, but people would look very weirdly at them, so they opted for this forest.
How many people live in the forest here?
12.
12.
Are you friendly with all of them?
Jo.
Can you give me a tour of your living situation? This is the bed. He's got M&Ms next to the bed. He's got a box of M&Ms next to his bed.
Look at the plate.
Yeah, this is the plate. There's been crazy rain and floods here. Did it? Yeah.
Před 4 dny byly nejhorší záplavy v Česku. Co se tady dělo? A vy jste tady byli.
You stayed here?
They were here during the worst flooding in like 30 years in the Czech Republic. That happened yesterday and like the last 4 days.
Oh, is he here too?
Thank you.
Nice golf hat. I respect that.
You speak English. So
You speak English?
I'm sorry.
You speak English?
Yes.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Julian.
Where are you from?
Tady můj apartment.
Okay.
Really?
That's his apartment. Like he's saying like jokingly.
Can you show me your house?
Jo. Lino tady. Když prší, tady mám lino a neteče voda. Ne to. A takhle jo, takhle mám hygiena a vlastně to normál. Ale pršelo moc, blad, konec.
It's like people are full-time camping out here, but they're just all taking drugs. It's so insane. They dispose all their trash over here. They just throw it in the side. Here, what's interesting is there's train tracks here, and right there's a church. So we're not far away from society. We're just kind of tucked away in the forest here. Super fascinating place. Dude, this guy's got like a restaurant hangout. Look at this. The umbrella. This dude's got like 20 pairs of shoes. This is inside of his little home. He's got a clock. He's got a Pilsner Urquell pitcher of water or beer. There's a table here with chairs, like a full-on house. Let me ask him a question. How did you end up living here?
Jak jsme se sem dostali, já jsem sem přišel jako poslední.
Ano.
A už nemůže sem nikdo přijít.
Ano.
Už stop vlastně.
Ano.
A oni nás tolerujou z toho důvodu, že nekrademe a neděláme kraviny.
Ano.
Neděláme opravdu špatné věci. A pokud třeba něco dělají, tak třeba pálí se měď nebo olovo, ale já třeba beru ještě z úřadu peníze, takže já to mám dobrý. Samozřejmě pomáhám lidem. Proč ne? Jako,
Really strange answer. Very chaotic. Should I go straight to the drug question?
Yeah.
Jste drogovo závislí?
Nejsem.
Nie ste. Ani ste nikdy neboli?
Kdysi dávno ano, před 10 rokama ano. Ale teď, jak jsem byl v Ostrově, jsem bydlel, tak jsem nefetoval, chodil jsem do práce a byl jsem řádnej.
So you choose to live around druggies. Is it because you like the community here, or you just like to be away in the nature?
Protože vlastně jsem tady na základě toho, že vlastně já tam nebydlím a nájem jede furt, takže to byl tunel na mě, ano?
Protože mě sociálka vyřadila z úřadu práce, přišel jsem v oběd.
Ano.
Oni sami nakonec zjistili, že ani nevědí proč, že ta, co mě měla, ona povýšila do Prahy a vlastně vyřadila mě, ani nevědí sami proč. Tak jsem přišel v oběd a skončil jsme vlastně tady a už je to rok a půl, co jsem tu.
Are you guys generally happy? Do you enjoy life, or are you depressed? Are you sad?
Žiju tak, jak co se dá, prostě ze dne na den, jak to je. Jak to přijde, tak to přijde. Člověk si nemůže nic naplánovat, protože to stejně nevíde. A pak si akorát zklame.
Viděli takhle, jak jsme oblečení, tak nás by nám nechtěli nikdy do práce, by nás asi nevzali, protože jsou lidi fakt jako, někteří jsou fakt hnusí, si řekněte, já i cigán, tady to tak bylo a bejvává to, některý lidi bílí jsou ještě takový.
Na oko tě hned prostě odsoudí.
Ano.
I appreciate you letting us into your community because I understand there's tension or there's sensitivity around here. So thanks for letting us come and learn about your lives.
Jsme rodina jako kamarádi, kteří
Dalo by se říct, že má pravdu.
He's saying that we're the family that we don't have. Our families are not talking to, but we're the family.
Thank you.
Ďakujem veľmi.
Blanka, jo.
What do you think about this experience?
It's probably the most interesting thing I've ever seen in the Czech Republic.
Yeah, I do feel really bad for them. They are marginalized, meaning they have no opportunities.
As someone who did several documentaries about Roma slums in Slovakia, the truth is a bit more complicated and different from what they're saying. We would need a deeper dive into the topic to fully understand the complexity of the Roma problems, because countries like Slovakia, especially Slovakia, it's so complex. I'm from here and I don't completely understand the hardships and the complexity of it. Idu si po pervitin.
Dali jste jim prachy?
Oh, this is very important. They immediately left to buy the methamphetamine.
Yeah, bye.
The money that you gave them?
How do you know?
Yeah, bro, look.
It's obvious.
I'm a homie, yeah.
It's obvious.
It's truly heartbreaking to see how drugs have plagued this community. But if you can look past that, real families live here who just want to keep a roof over their heads. The Romani people have faced generations of discrimination, but they deserve the same respect, safety, and happiness as anyone else in the Czech Republic. If coming to Kanov taught me anything, it's that fear keeps us divided, and understanding is the only way forward.